What I can, the Morse throttle controls. So this is half of one of the throttles. So we got starboard and port as it's laid out right now, and the cables come in through the back right over here, and they feed up to either side. Okay, and so it's same thing for transmission for putting in and out of gear. So what I'm doing today is I'm going through and cleaning. I've already done one half, but I thought I would shoot a different video on it. So this piece right here actually comes off, and you can see this is the actual assembly. So people in the past have used various greases and just kind of added them in and not cleaned, and the reason we end up with so much dirt is that it's sticking in there. So I'm going to go through it piece by piece and clean it, and I'll highlight the areas where it's important to take note. And what I do to be safe on this is I clean in a little bucket. I have my engine degreaser, like gunk, and a 409 to clean up. And then as I do each one, I put it in its own bag. So here's a bag of everything cleaned separately. Okay. Why do I do that? Because these things wear to certain aspects that, difference for the manufacturer on one side or the other. So it's best to put the parts back together as you found them. There are some things that make, for example, this plastic piece versus the other one on the other side is different, which I've shown in the other video. And so it's important to take note of that. So I clean them in a degreaser, get it all kind of clean, separate into bags, and then when I go to do the assembly, I'm going to assemble, replace parts that I think are broken, or manufacture new ones, like this little plastic thing is a seal to stop dust from getting in and stuff falling down. Over the years, it's worn out. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is just cut my own out of some plastic because it's pretty chewed up. And these parts right here, I'm actually going to save because I think it'll be damn near impossible to find those. They are the split down the middle. I've decided definitely is manufacturer based, and that allows you to slip it on and off because it actually has a ridge on both sides. So I've decided that I'm just going to leave those in. I'm going to clean them as well as I possibly can. But I'm worried that if I pinch it to fit it in like they did when they manufactured it, that if this plastic has gotten brittle over the years, it'll just crack. So rather than do that, I'm just cleaning it and leaving it. And then I'm going to lubricate everything as I go back together. So there you go. That's how the assembly looks, basically. You go back, it goes up. Pretty straightforward, pretty mechanical. Definitely has some wear parts, but these are 40 years old and they look pretty good. I think we can get some more time out of them. There you go.